everyone, and welcome to 2+ Minutes with an ARTeater. I'm your host, Maya Lucas, and I'm so excited to be introducing our amazing guest this episode, Ellie Chae. Welcome to the podcast.
Hi.
Please introduce yourself and tell us what you do in the arts.
My name is Ellie Chae, and I am a cellist here at UCI.
How did you first get into music?
I was first introduced to music when I was 6 years old. I started off at the piano. My aunt is a conductor, and my cousins were all in classical music. So I started off there, and I was also in classical ballet for a while. I was about 8 years old when my mom was like, maybe you want to try a classical instrument? And she really loved the sound of the cello. I was actually more convinced with the violin, but she's like, no, I think you should try this out. So that's how I got introduced to the cello. Something that really special about the instrument is how much range you have. And what I like about it is that the timbre is very reminiscent of the human voice. And I think that's why so many people are comfortable listening to it. It's a very soothing and comfortable instrument, I think, to listen to.
So UCI Symphony Orchestra is a year-long ensemble with the spring performance being the final performance. What has your journey been like with the symphony from fall to now?
This year, it's been really special. We've been working on a lot of new repertoire. Dr. Pope, he's so great at introducing all kinds of works from different periods to give us a broader education, not just only classical works or romantic works. He introduces different kinds of composers. This quarter in particular, I'm honored to work with the symphony on the Bloch's Shlomo, and it's a Jewish work. It's based on a book in the Bible, Ecclesiastes, and it's talking about King Solomon. And it's a bit of a more sad and very serious piece. It's him talking about the gravity, the seriousness of life, because it's all in vain, because everything comes to an end, that sort of thing. So the instrumentation is also very big. There's a huge brass section. There's a lot of big climactic moments in the piece. And that is also why we are working on Dvorak's New World Symphony, another really grand work, because we have instrumentation for it. That's something really exciting. So many orchestras want to work on a piece like that. And also the Iber, my great friend and colleague Minami Mori. She is playing the flute, and it's also a wonderful, wonderful piece. I've always been in orchestra, and I started here as a freshman. I remember being kind of daunted. Orchestra is a very unique and different experience. You seem like such a small unit, but you're contributing to a really big thing. So I was very nervous initially, and I talked to my professor about it, and she's like, yeah, why don't you try it out? I auditioned, and this is my third year being the principal cellist here, so it's been so rewarding.
What's something you wish more people knew about being a musician?
Something I wish people knew more would be how magical, how healing music is. I think that people get lost in what it means to be a musician in terms of what you've accomplished or what you can achieve with it. Sometimes taking a step back and just appreciating the gift, how it connects people, the universal language it is, as many people say. One of the projects I worked with when the Royal Philharmonic came to UCI and they did that collaboration with UCI Health and Stockholm, they worked with so many stroke patients, and we took all of these strangers from different backgrounds, different ethnicities, different lifestyles. But somehow, whenever we had these sessions of when we were doing music and having them play music, having them just do rhythms or singing or whatever, brought them all together.
All right, and on that note, I believe it's time for speed round.
All righty.
I'll ask you some fun questions and just try to answer as fast as you can.
Okay, for sure.
Favorite food at the moment?
I always love pasta.
Small town or big city?
Big city.
Peanut butter, crunchy, or smooth?
Oh, I'm a smooth peanut
Me
butter.
too,
Totally.
absolutely. Last artist you listened to?
Oh, I think they're called the Weija Project.
I love Weija Project.
And their music is so beautiful. I was
Yeah.
listening to it as I was getting ready in the morning. So soothing.
What sound does an ARTeater make?
Dot, dot, dot.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining me today, Ellie.
Of course, thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Once again, I'm Maya Lucas. Thank you for listening. Stay safe and dot, dot, dot.